Cheer. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is your man Jelani JB Bodie, host of this thing called the Wait a Minute Show, and we are back again. Once again, it is Wednesday night, hump night 2018, a new year, a new me, a new low pan, a new you, a new us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and ride this wave into the new year and get into this sports thing.
I'ma tell you where to put it. Baby, you got me feeling like an addict on cocaine. You can be my pusher, tell me where to move it, and I'ma make you lose it. My love will leave the weapon, and baby, I'm a shooter. Talk to me, dirty boy. Wordplay. You think that I'ma let you slay it, boy? No games. Got you caught in the way. Now you're feeling some type of way. Love on float when you rock that boat. Feeling so good, pleasure in the pain. And the sun wanting, we're doing it. You can play in the rain. Boy, I got it. I know you want it. I keep it coming. Like a tsunami. Ride that way. Ride that way. Ride that way. Ride that way. Gon' ride that way. 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 Gon' ride that way. Surfboard sweat got me so open. Now I got you out there middle of the ocean. Hoping you can ride that way, gonna ride that way. Make it wet and wild on the side of the road, in the back of your Monte Carlo. We ain't gotta go slow, stop the road. Boy, you already know, I'm in the vibe. You feeling this vibe? Boy, you can get it right now. Give me some more, easy to flow. When I put my pennies to the side, it gets hot in the ride and I'm so high. Like 20-foot wave, baby. Drowning deeper for sure, deeper we go. Boy, I'ma drive you crazy. I'ma let you play in the rain. Boy, I got it. I know you want it. I keep it coming. Like a tsunami. Ride that way. Ride that way. Ride that way. Ride that way. Gon' ride that way. 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 Gon' ride that way. Surfboard swag got me so open. Now I got you out there middle of the ocean. Hoping you can ride that way, gonna ride that wave. Don't be scared of the water. Water gon' boil if you make it hotter. Waves don't swell when you make me holler. Ride that boy, don't stop it. Don't be scared of the water. Water gon' boil if you make it hotter. Waves don't swell when you make me holler. Ride that boy, don't stop it. Ride that way, ride that way, ride that way, ride that way, gon' ride that way. Ride that way, ride that way, ride that way, ride that way, gon' ride that way. Surfboard swag got me so open. Now I got you out there middle of the ocean. Hoping you can ride that way, gonna ride that way.
It's the Wait a Minute Show.
This is a podcast.
It's the Wait a Minute Show.
Hold up. Wait a minute, show. JD Bodie, that's my bro. Wait a minute, show. My man Pan is on the low. Wait a minute, show. JD Bodie, that's my bro. Wait a minute, show. My man Pan is on the low. Coming straight out of Flake, Michigan. JB Bodie is him again. 2 times Wednesday, Saturday. Show make you wanna sing Donny Hathaway. Facebook Live, Spreaker.com. It's the Wait a Minute Show, fam. And we drop bombs as we proceed. Just tune in, no need to take a feed. Hanging with the Stews. JB, that's my dude. And I don't mean to be rude, but these other shows lame like eating prunes. Facebook got you tweaking. Speakers, eardrums bleeding. JB got what you need. My man Lopez saying yes indeed. Go to thewaitaminuteshow.com to follow all
Ladies and gentlemen, children, boys and girls, animals, aliens, things of stuff that we don't know. Welcome to 2018. The Wait a Minute Show is back again to start the year off right. I hope everyone had a good 2017. I hope they ended it as they truly saw it fit to end. I hope you came into 2018 like you wanted to come into 2018. And I'm hoping that it is a good year for you. Hoping that it's been a good day. And you're having a good week. But you're definitely going to have a good night. Because it is Wednesday, hump night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we always do. Me and my man Lopan in here to tuck you in at night and give you your sports fix. Indeed. That's right, Lopan. 2018, man. Yes. So, once again, enjoy the new year. We're only 3 days in and we're already, getting started. We already are getting into some juicy stuff. We got a college football championship that's going to be going down in the ATL in less than a week. And speaking of the ATL, that's where we're at. That's where you're listening. Well, that's where me and Lopan, we do the show in the ATL. In the Lion Den studio. So we got that going on. We're going to have some playoff football going on at the end of the week. Falcons, Rams, who else is out there? Jaguars, Titans, Eagles, Vikings. Everybody's not playing this weekend because some people got to bye, but we got a lot of teams out there. Even the Buffalo Bills have made the playoffs. And thanks to the Cincinnati Bengals. Since 1999, the Buffalo Bills have not been in the playoff. This is their first time this century. So, congratulations to them because I didn't have them winning. I had the Chargers, getting in instead of them. And actually the Ravens. And the Ravens didn't because Cincinnati beat them. Black Monday came, so we'll talk about that. Some coaches who got the pink slip. And some coaches that we thought were going to get the pink slip. Did not get it. So people retired. The Hall of Fame finalists have been announced. We're going to talk about that tonight too. I think we're going to get into a little bit about this Rooney Rule. Yeah. Raiders are in the news for more than one thing, but this Rooney Rule. So we'll talk about that as well. So it's still early. I think people are still getting over whatever they did for New Year's Eve. I'm not going to say what. I wasn't there. But we're going to have fun. We're going to do it right, and we're going to have fun. In my Bill Cosby voice, we're going to do it, and then maybe we'll eat some pudding pops while we're doing it as well. No, we're not doing it like that, but we're doing it. So, I know, that's a horrible Bill Cosby impersonation, but whatever. So as you saw, tonight's show is labeled Georgia versus Alabama for all the marbles. So we're going to get into that in just a moment. But I want to talk about one coach. We're going to get into the whole, coaches that got fired and everything and what goes on, from here on out or what should go on or where we see them going and all that stuff. But there's one coach pretty much. I'm going to change this coach name. It is I am no longer going to call him Marvin Lewis. This brother name from here on out is Teflon Don. He is indestructible. You cannot take this man down, no matter what happens. Marvin Lewis has been coaching the Cincinnati Bengals for 15 years. Years. Años. Yes, Spanish. And no playoff wins. But when we all thought, or a lot of us thought, he was done, that they were like, hey, this is the final, this is it. They're going to give him the axe. They're going to chop. Proves everybody wrong and get himself a 2-year extension. He says, ha, told you so. Take that, America. So, is it the right move? Is it the right move for the Cincinnati Bengals to give this brother another 2 years on top of the contract he has? And I can honestly say, I don't know. People make valid points. They've talked about how Marvin Lewis, what he has meant to the franchise, what he has done for the franchise, what he has done for players as far as like giving them second chances. Also, what the Bengals were before he got there. Yes, we all know the Bengals was a joke. They used to be called the Bungles, you know. They did have some success way back in the day. They made a couple Super Bowls, if I remember. I know they made one. Joe Montana beat them, but I think they went to the Super Bowl 2 times, but they lost. So, you know, they've had some success, you know, in the past, but overall, you know, they've had draft picks that did not work out. They had losing seasons, and someone said today that they were the Browns as far as like how the Browns are now. And Marvin Lewis came in from Baltimore, and he gave his team some structure. He gave his team some hope. Last year, I think they were 12-4 before this season. They were in the mix always for making the playoffs. They were actually considered possible AFC representation, you know, for a Super Bowl, as far as like on paper. They struggled this year, fired their offensive coordinator because they were having problems with moving the ball on offense. Seems like that changed around a little bit. Got decimated by injuries. Finished the last 2 weeks taking out my Detroit Lions, eliminating them out of the playoffs, which Detroit probably would have been eliminated anyway by how everything played out. But eliminating my Detroit Lions and then taking out the Baltimore Ravens, who had basically the playoffs, making a playoff berth in their hand, and they just took it from them. Now, Marvin Lewis isn't perfect, but it wasn't the right move. I still don't know. I wish I had a better answer. I don't know. I guess I can lean a little bit on maybe yes, just off of his production over the time that he's been there. But then a lot of people say, hey man, this business is about winning. If you don't win, you out. And as we've seen, it's a plethora of coaches that's been exited out the door for less accomplishments than what Marvin Lewis has done. So maybe it's his accomplishment. Maybe it's the owner. Maybe Mike Brown is comfortable. I was listening to Ross Tucker this morning on NFL on XM radio. He was just saying maybe, you know, Mike Brown is just comfortable with Marvin Lewis. He wants to give him another chance. Now, I'm not saying that he's this person, but it's kind of a little similar, just a tad, maybe a few similarities. But remember Bill Cowher in Pittsburgh? He was there for a long time. Now, they had a little bit more success than Marvin Lewis.